Hello ladies and gents, this is hilarious. It truly is. Remember, Elden Ring game, quite anticipated, to be honest. I've heard the PC port's not that good, in fairness. But that's not what we're talking about today. Elden Ring, great game. However, black people most affected. Why, I hear you ask? Why? Just stop, wait, I'm not a bigot. Because apparently you can't get a black person hairstyle. And apparently that has failed players. It's failed you. Okay? I know we've got, black people that watch my channel, of course. We're welcome to everyone here. But apparently the Elden Ring's not. Because you cannot choose a black hairstyle. Yes, that's right. The hilarity ensues. So let's take a look, ladies and gents, at this utter tripe. And again, you thought I was joking with the how I introed it. I'm genuinely not. Elden Ring's character creator fails black players. Because apparently, according to The Verge? Apparently, according to The Verge, black people are so sensitive. If you can't have a black hairstyle, that's it. They failed you. Because apparently, The Verge thinks so little of black people that without a black hairstyle, they think that they're just going to go mental and go cry, apparently, and think the game's garbage. That's right, yeah. Not my words. The Verge. Leftist outlook. I personally think black, white, whatever colour of the rainbow have a certain higher mental fortitude than to really give a shit about hairstyles. But that's just me and my non-bigoted outlook. But let's see what The Verge has to say, shall we? Because this is actual reality. This is the world we live in. You can do just about anything with a character creator except have a black hairstyle. Oh my god. The travesty. Most of you playing Elden Ring are probably knee deep in the lands between getting your shit rocked by that arsehole on the horse, but my mind hasn't left the game's first menus. This person is playing the game, but they're reviewers of the first menus because they are that childish. Though the many classes present a paralysing wealth of options, it's not the question of what class to play that has me stuck. It's the character creator. I'm stymied by the bizarrely incongruous system that allows for an unprecedented level of control of every minute detail of facial feature, but only has one kinky hair option. Dun dun dun. I didn't expect much from Elden Ring's character creator. From Software games have a bit of a reputation for being kind of bad at character creation. I mean, you've literally just said they're amazing. Especially regarding skin. In Bloodborne, skin colours and textures were distinctly unnatural looking. Yeah, it's a fucking game. My character was this orangey looking mess of a human. Sounds like got like scurvy or something. And there were precisely zero kinky hair options. Well, it sounds like they've improved then, doesn't it, if they got one? Elden Ring is a decided step up. Skin colours and face shading look natural. I tinkered with it for a good an hour. Oh my god, an hour of pissing around with what your character looks like. I'm playing Cyberpunk at the moment, and I just cracked on. I was like, I don't care what size dick he's got. I couldn't give a toss. Who cares? Like, who cares? Setting my sliders just right to make an avatar that I think looks as much as me as I can get. Here you go, ladies and gents. This is apparently what this individual looks like. They've got purple lips. That's right. Here you go. For the first time in From Software game, I can make a character who looks like a real human instead of the near approximation of one. It's a game. Elden Ring's character creator is also technically a step up, because instead of having no kinky hair options like in Bloodborne, they have one, an afro, and an ugly one at that. I mean, it just looks like an afro, mate. Like, what did you want it to look like? What did you actually want it to look like? What's going on here? It's... There will likely be the temptation to think this omission doesn't matter. For any number of reasons, it doesn't matter. But the Elden Ring subreddit already has multiple threads of players showing off their creations. That's right. Subreddit validates this individual from The Verge. Excited by how good or funny they look. Fully aware that all the hard work is going to get covered by a helmet. There are also Soulsborne communities dedicated to using character creators to make avatars of famous people or characters from other games. Black Japanese people exist. It all matters. Right? Okay, yeah, you're really focused on race, aren't you? I'm a character creator aficionado. Oh, you're so humble as well. It's an enduring obsession born from the days of dress-up flash games in the early aughts. Playing with a character creator is one of my favourite forms of expression. Why don't you just fucking play literally make-believe character creator then? Why don't you just look in a mirror? Why don't you just play dress-up? Because you apparently look to make them as close to you as possible. So why don't you just play character creator sim? I'm sure there's one out there. I delight in fiddling with them. Innuendo there, isn't it? Using them as a kind of blank canvas with which I can test new hairstyles and makeup colours. That I could use on my real flesh. So you're literally using it like a mirror. You are the worst part of society. And you're complaining that that game can't allow you to do that. Just look in a mirror, you pleb. Before I cut off all my hair last January, I remember tooling with a pit crew game, testing what a nearly bald look, a bald head might look on me. I enjoyed it so much that when I cut off my real hair for real, I felt no anxiety about what I would look like or if I'd like it. I mean, you could just do that on Photoshop as well. Not gonna lie. Character creators are also a place in which I am uniquely made aware of my race. Make no mistake, America delights in reminding me daily that I'm a black woman and that it, through the systems that spawned and continue to define it, utterly hates me and other marginalised people. Yeah, that's right. America hates all black people, according to this leftist. Yep. I mean, that's demonstrably false. And also, no offence, but you're... Well, I don't actually care if it causes offence, you're a dickhead. It's very clear that you are the one that wants to be reminded daily that you're a black person rather than just a human being. Like, I don't personally care what skin colour you are, but you're the one making a massive deal out of it. Character creators contribute to that weird feeling of awareness of one's difference. You're the one that wants it to look like a mirror. That's not the purpose of a character creator. It's to create a character, a make-believe individual, in a goddamn game. Hair is one of those options. Nothing makes me feel more different than when a game fails to include at least some kinky hairstyles. A game will, as Elden Ring does, have over 20 different hairstyles of straight hair, accounting for different lengths, styles of curl, parts, braids, even the complete absence of hair. But will it not include a type that an entire continent of people have? That math is not mathing. I hate you so much. Elden Ring's hair omission is glaring within its own system. How is it that I, through the prolific number of sliders and colour wheels, can create the proudest looking Negro nose with Jackson 5 nostril having character that whoever walked the lands between, but I can't give her baby hairs to match? Like, I'm gonna lie. Like, if a white person said that, you would call them mega racist. You sound very, very strange towards race. Even if you're black, like that does not, it just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't. This isn't just an Elden Ring problem, it's a video game problem. That's right. Boycott, please boycott video games so you can just get out of it. No one wants you there. Players of colour have had to mod things like kinky hairstyles and better, more authentic looking skin tones in order to have the kind of representation that white players get by default. Look, I'm not... Look, what do you want to say? What? What? Games with a customizable protagonist are nearly always represented with a white passing avatar. And when games do include black hairstyles, it's almost always only a fade and an afro. You do realise, like, black people put weaves in to have like white looking hair. Like, did you think that? which are the go-to hairstyles if a character creator wants to give the appearance. I mean, this is just nonsense. And then they continue this absolute drivel trash. I've got to move this up. The situation is improving. I'm heartened by games like Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk. I didn't even notice Cyberpunk. I spend so little time in character creators, I could not give a toss. Not having a diverse number of hairstyles. That's right, ladies and gents. We need diverse hair. Ultimately doesn't diminish my experience with Elden Ring. You literally just wrote an essay on it. The game is pretty damn great. And that's coming from someone who isn't that much of a From Software fan. We know. I just don't understand how a game, after numerous calls for greater diversity and developers acknowledging its black community members through Black Lives Matter posts, oh my god, are you finally realising that BLM and all of those, mega corporations kowtowing to BLM, are you finally realising that they were just using you? Are you finally realising that they couldn't give a toss and they're just virtue signalling like everyone has ever said? Wow, big brain moment for this writer here. And well wishes during Black History Month, again, complete just virtue signalling crap, can still fail to account for black players, again, because it's virtue signalling. There you go, evidence. It's certainly a choice in the year 2022, one that unfortunately reinforces a culture of exclusion already endemic into video games. That's right, ladies and gents. Elden Ring sucks because apparently there's not enough kinky hair. This is real life. This is someone's real life. This I'm pointing at, this is someone's real life. Can you believe that? Being so bent out of shape that that's what you write an article about. An essay. So don't buy Elden Ring, ladies and gents, because black people most effective. We need to boycott it. Alright? Or what you could do, the Verge, writer, just play character creator. Or you could just look in a mirror. Or Photoshop. Get really skilled on Photoshop. Basically the same thing. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts down below. Clown World. Grab some Clown World merch underneath the video. Supports me, supports you. Represent the Clown World. Cheers. Take care.